Hello to the unfortunate few who stumble across this. Tier list. Low effort content. Quick to make. Here we are. We're going to be judging the Primarch miniatures, both 30k and 40k in terms of aesthetics. We're going to not so much do lore or how the actual models themselves are to build, just how do they look. I'll be joined by Saber.
Hello.
Because he has a similar taste in aesthetics that I do.
That's true.
Although, obviously, there will probably be some things that we both disagree on.
Yeah, I have a feeling about one. Are we doing them in order, or are we doing them in some random thing?
It'll
Order
be a bit of a. Actually, I guess I could do it in order.
All right.
So to start with, we'll do Dank Angels, Lion L. Johnson.
Is that his?
That's his 30k model.
That's his 30k model. I think it looks all right.
I think it looks pretty cool.
I think it's a solid, probably B or A. It's a good start.
Yeah, I'd say it's a good start. He's got plenty of dead guys on his base. You know, he's killing Night Lords, which is always a plus.
I think I'm gonna go with A.
I also think it's going to go with A. I don't have another picture, but he does have an alternate sword and bare head he can change with. I know that's... I said, hey, we're not going to go with how to build, but technically it's in a weird gray area. He has options. And
yeah, no, having options is good.
Yeah, I would say A.
A's good.
He's a pretty good looking
one. It's a nice start.
Yeah, it's a pretty
nice
start.
He's kind of a shit Primarch, but he's got a good start.
Exactly. This tier list is very well made, by the way. Next. His 40k model.
Oof.
I fucking hate it.
I can tell it's a downgrade.
From the Reichland shield from Warhammer Fantasy to
the shield looks weird.
It's because it's way oversized. To the craptacular Iron Halo, to the giant stupid wings that are covering most of his backpack. And
I kind of think it's funny that they couldn't afford the Halo to be around.
No, it's a fucking pentagon.
He's got a couple of hobbits or goblins or whatever the fuck they are following him around.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna go. Technically, like, modeling wise, there are some good details on the chest and legs. The head isn't bad. But yeah, his weapons and his backpack and his cape is fine, but the backpack gets in the way. So I'm gonna say it's just kind of meh overall. I'm gonna say C.
I'm gonna say D, but we'll put it in a high D.
That's fine.
Mostly because his nanotech helmet also annoys me that he comes with. Third Primarch. Here's where it gets a bit interesting. Fulgrim, 30k.
Oof.
He's got a not so pretty face.
Yeah, not the. His armor is also kind of square on his chest, and his cape is a little odd looking.
Yeah.
Also D. Maybe C. I could see C as well.
Because, like, the filigree on his chest, it is very well sculpted. His sword does look really good. It's like his legs and his head are...
Well, it's not necessarily his legs are bad. They're just posed
awkward.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It looked like he tripped and he's about to fall over. Like, oh!
Oh, shit!
Also, he's surrounded by his own dead people. So, yeah, it looks like he tripped over one of his own dead guys.
Oof.
I think the pose is bad. I also think his head is bad, but that's just kind of 40k.
There's not exactly many great heads here. So, where do you want it? Low C or high D?
Because technically, like, the eagle is good. The base sort of looks cool. But he's just in a bad spot. I think I'm going to go with D.
Okay, we'll put him in a low D. Or in a high D. Higher than that guy. Then we get his ascended, his first demon form, and
That looks all right.
oh, he's phenomenal looking in this.
I would say B.
I'd either say A or B, so we'll go with B for now, because well, there's not really a thing, but we'll things might change. And then we'll go with his 40k demon form.
I think the wings and stuff look better a lot on this one. I like his tail a lot more.
Yeah, I know some people don't like how smooth he looks because they're like, oh, it looks more like an eel than a scaled serpent, and it's like it looks like a smoother demon, like a more beautiful thing to me.
Listen, at the end of the day, Fulgrim ended up pretty smooth. I think this one's a solid B.
Yeah. Controversially, I do think this one and his 30k demon form are pretty similar. They both have things I like, and they both have things that are eh. Although I do think the 30k one is better ever so slightly. And before someone throws a tizzy, all the Primarch models I think look good to some degree, except for well, he who will be in the Angron tier. Portarabo.
I like it. It looks like he's just kind of like walking in, don't give a fuck, just gonna shoot people.
He also has a quad barrel wrist mounted machine gun, or machine gun, which is pretty tits.
I think he has one. Is the other one a flamethrower, or is that also a quad barrel?
It's also a quad barrel.
And then the hammer.
Yep, and then he gets a big ass hammer, or you can just have him with a fist.
Can he have a helmet, or does he have to have bare face?
He just has bare face. That is his weakness.
Oh. Well, at least everyone knows where to shoot. I like this one a lot, actually. I think this one's probably an A. I think it looks really cool.
He is definitely like striking that pose of I've come to destroy this and I'm bleeding.
He looks like a commander.
Yeah. Is the base a bit over the top? Sure. But look at him himself. He looks really fucking good. He looks like you would expect a Primarch Terminator armor to look.
It's weird. I could have sworn they were much lower down in the number list.
Now they're Legion number 4. Now we get not one I will say is bad, but one that does disappoint me ever so slightly. And that's Jakati Khan.
Yeah, I don't think this one's particularly bad. I don't think it really stands out super well.
I have two minor issues with it. He doesn't have a Fu. My thing is he doesn't have a Fu Manchu.
Okay.
He has a goatee. He's kind of lame. Granted, right, he has a goatee in most of the artwork, so it's not really that big of a deal. It's a very minor nitpick. And he doesn't have fabulous red booties like the most popular artwork of Jakati Khan did. Again, minor nitpick.
I think giving him red armor at all is a mistake. It looks weird.
You don't like his red leather gloves?
No, I don't like his red gloves or his red cape. Technically, I think overall this one's good.
I do think it's good. He also has a dead.
I think I'm gonna also say B.
B.
Yeah, I do like it. It has a good pose. I don't like the colors they used for it pretty much. I don't think the white pops, and I think the red gloves are weird. The red cape and robes they're more fine than if I think about it a little bit. But is there a reason he has red boots and gloves in lore?
The red boots were more just an art thing. The red gloves are also just kind of we want him to have leather gloves.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Now for one of the most retarded of the Primarchs, but also one of the pretty good looking one.
Ooh.
Because that fur is sculpted very well and has a couple axes hanging off of it, like throwing axes. The snarling wolf nacelles on the power plant look pretty stellar.
Like I said, none of the faces are good, so I'm not gonna really knock it for that. But rather than leading, he's more in a pose like he's just kind of going somewhere in a hurry. He's like, he's like lead. I guess you could say he's kind of leading from the front like that, though.
Yeah, he's easily rushing in.
Yeah. He followed a path no man could understand.
Oh, there's a reference. I would also probably say A tier, just simply due to the quality of the fur and his most of his weapons.
I think that's probably fine.
Say what you will about him as a leader. He looks pretty good. That is B. Imperial Fisticles is next. I am Rogal Dawn, and I am here with the Dead Knight Lord.
See, the Dead Knight Lords are always a plus because they're stupid, but honestly, he looks like an old emperor, and I feel like he should have a beard.
It's funny you say that because I know you didn't really watch the series. There's the fan series, Text to Speech, gave him a goatee and a beard.
Oh.
And most of the Warhammer community thinks he had a beard and a goatee because of it. And I've seen people sculpt him with the beard and goatee. And it looks great. But the clean shaven, I agree, it's a little lesser. Although I would say he is probably one of the cooler looking ones.
He's definitely good.
His pose is also very like.
He looks like he's won the battle basically.
Yeah. I would say A, because if he had a goatee, he would be S.
Yeah. Does he have a helmet?
He does not. Sadly.
If he had a helmet, I would make an argument that he could be S, but if he doesn't, then yeah, A. I think it's weird that there's only like there's only the one I know about that I think is really good.
So I guess I should say something really fast because this might rub people the wrong way. For me or Saber to say anything is like a 10 out of 10 or, you know, and in this case like S rank is very difficult. So the fact that even this many is at A rank is actually pretty impressive. Yeah. We are kind of hard to overhype like that. Conrad Kerr is your favorite.
I mean, he's so stupid because he's a Night Lord, but that is actually a pretty cool miniature.
Yeah. It is like, because the skinned faces and shit hanging off is like around his base, they're all sculpted pretty well. His lightning claws are pretty cool looking. The fact they have like the clawed fingers and the predator style claws coming out under them.
Yeah.
His face looks like it's been described, which is gaunt.
Yeah, I don't really care for the flesh hanging off of him, but it does fit really well. So that is something that these cringe lords do.
Yep.
And they'll always be cringe lords. I mean, I'm just gonna take my bias out. This one might be an S.
I'm surprised. I will say I don't disagree. I do think it is an incredibly good-looking one because
he looks really good, and it upsets me to say because I really don't like the Night Lords.
Yeah, and he's also just in a good pose. He looks like you expect someone of this character to be, which is
he looks like he's about to jump somebody, basically.
Yeah. I'll put him at the edge of S, just for you.
Appreciate that. That's upsetting.
Sanguinus.
He's got a stick up his ass.
He upsets me because his armor is so good looking and his wings look so good, and he has a spear and this beautiful fucking sword, and his pose is dog shit.
I'm gonna say C.
I would also say C, because his face is actually pretty decently sculpted. His armor looks good. It's just, man, you're...
Why they have him ass grinding down a stalactite, we have no idea.
Yeah, so when they released his model, because as you've noticed, most of these Primarchs have had a pretty big scenic base.
I don't know why they wouldn't just give him, like, holding the spear or sword in front of him, and then having him just kind of, like, touching with just the tip of his toes. And then you put a clear rod in the back, I guess, if you need more support. But...
Yeah, so, I mean, the clear rod, some people will find this abhorrent, but the clear rod looks better than the stalagmite going up his ass. But yeah, when he first came out, he had a different base where this hand was gripping like a demon that was dying.
That would be cool.
So like, imagine like this, he's grabbing the horn of like this big ass demon that's like circling around his base, and you're just like, okay, that looks really good. Why did they get rid of it? The answer is I don't fucking know. But yeah, I'll say C. He is his pose is bad, but like everything's so good, so he'll go slap dab in the middle of C. Oh boy, Iron Hands.
Honestly, it's kind of basic looking.
Yeah.
I'd also say C.
I won't even say there's much to disagree with there, because...
He's not bad.
Yeah,
his pose isn't bad. It's just... He looks kind of meh.
He just kind of looks like a dude in some armor.
I mean, his iron halo, I think, is what's supposed to be behind him. Kind of looks like one of those weird little white things nuns wear on their head. Or not nuns. Maids wear on their head.
The little frilly headdress thingy?
Yeah, it looks like one of those with metal.
Yeah, obviously it's not actually on his head, but it is in this particular picture. It does kind of look like that. I will also change. I'll say a high C. He might be upgraded to a B by the end of this. We don't know yet. Oh boy, now we get to some of the ones called Angron.
Oof.
His cape, which you can't see from this picture, is sculpted really well. He was the first Primarch sculpted, and his base is pretty decent looking for the most part.
Yeah, but he's not.
His head is ginormous.
His head's enormous. His armor's goofy looking.
It's very matte.
His axes seem pretty basic for a fucking Primarch.
No, you don't understand. They're chain axes, so they have to look basic.
I disagree.
I also don't get it. Trying to take my biases against Angron, I think he's the fucking most retarded of the Primarchs. I've never been a fan of this model. Even before I started, like, reading the Heresy books and seeing what they did with this character. Low D. High E.
I'd say E. I don't like it.
Its saving grace is his cape. And now we get to do I even need to fucking say anything? It's the Angron tier.
Yes.
That tier was made specifically for this model, because this is by and far the worst looking Primarch model they made. And it's awful.
Really bad.
It's fucking atrocious.
He's disproportionate in a lot of ways.
Talking about his shoulder comes out a whopping, 2.5 times his head width away from him. He's got giant, really elongated ankles, but the rest of his leg are not digging great, so they look weird. His weapons are shitty looking. He's covered in fucking random teeth and spikes. Yeah, no, he goes in the Angron tier.
Yeah, I won't argue. that can go right down there.
He can go in the Angron tier, where he belongs. And then the best Angron. Get fucked, people who disagree. He actually looks like Angron in this.
No, I think that one looks cool. He looks like a demon. I like his swords and axe a lot, or his sword and axe a lot better.
Yeah, it's
he's still got a lot of unnecessary spikes like on his wings, but they kind of fit better. which looks cool. He also looks like he could like rake you with his wings, like wrap them around you and like slice up your back or something.
And he's got like a big fuck off club tail, like an Ankylosaur, which is just cool.
Yeah,
I
think that's probably the best one.
It is the best Angron.
B.
Yeah, I would say B. I know people are, if this video gets any traction, people are gonna have a fucking heart attack about that pick. A lot of people don't like that model. They're all wrong.
What's wrong? I wonder what they think is wrong with it.
They say it doesn't look like the Angron artwork, but then they pull up the Angron artwork, and it does though.
Well, with the power of editing, we'll show one right here.
Yippee. 30k Gilliman.
I don't dislike it, but I also think it's kind of basic.
Yeah, it is. It has been on the basic end. It kind of the pose.
I don't like it. I don't like his base either. He looks like he's at like an intersection.
It's probably the calmest base because it looks like he's at a parade at a parade.
Also, I think the gold they use is a little too dim.
Yeah, I'm also a personal fan of the big brighter golds than the dull matte.
At first, I thought the eagle on his chest was like leather colored. It's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, and then his sword looks tiny.
It is just kind of a tiny little. I mean, he's a Primarch, so it's big, but comparatively, it looks like
It looks
a
like
Gladius.
a Gladius or something, yeah.
Yeah, which to be fair, it's supposed to be a Gladius, so it fits.
I guess in that aspect, it's fine. I'm gonna say C.
I will also say C. It doesn't thrill me. It doesn't offend me.
I wouldn't buy it.
Then
our one in S tier I wouldn't buy either because I'd have to play Knight. Fucking cringe.
Yeah. Now his less good one. 40k Gilliman. He has the Emperor Sword, which
I think the Emperor Sword looks pretty cool.
it does look cool. His
halo.
His iron halo is actually in the shape of a fucking circle. Fucking Lionel Johnson, you piece of shit. And I like the fact that his Power Fist has the giant heavy bolter built into the side of it.
I want to say it looks like his groin and stomach are smaller than they should be.
Yeah,
it looks like his arms are huge. And his his lower legs are huge, from his knees down.
Yeah, he's a little strangely proportioned. He also has stupid eagle wings that cover, not nearly as bad as Lionel Johnson's model, but they're there. And the filigree needed to be cut back by a good 50 to 80%.
Yeah, there's too much. He also doesn't look anything like he did.
No, he looks a lot different.
Yeah. C or D.
I'll go with. He's a lot better looking than that. I'll go with low C. He's a much better looking model than 40k Lion, which is strange. The Reichland shield, man, they just shouldn't have done it. Mortarion. 30k model. He's a big fuck-off Terminator with a scythe. Why does the scythe have wood on it, though?
To show that he has money. There are parts of it I like, but I mean... I'm gonna say C. He's kind of basic looking.
I also think he's just fine.
Yeah, he's nothing really cool I think the coolest thing about him is probably his cape, but it's nothing special.
The scythe blade itself, I like this part up here, but all of the rest of it, I'm not a big fan
I
of.
wouldn't have painted it wood, and I think the blade should have been a not metal color. should have looked a little bit better.
Yeah, it's very much Death Guard are supposed to look dingy.
Like maybe a real rust heavy blade then or something.
Yeah.
Like a rusty metal.
Would you say he's better or worse than 30k Gilman?
He's better than the Gilliman.
Now one I don't like. 40k Mortarion! Because we gave him giant stupid moth wings instead of the rotting angelic feather wings. Because that would have been cool.
I think the feather wings would have looked better. His scythe looks really stupid.
His scythe looks stupid. He looks stupid.
Has he got pixies?
No, they're little Nurgle demons. That are, yeah, they're supposed to be like a parody of a cherub or a pixie. I dislike this model quite a bit.
So, you might disagree with me here, but this one can go probably into fucking the Angron tier. It's bad. But no,
it's not nearly. E.
I'd put it in E.
Yeah, I'd put it in E. It's not bad enough to be in the Angron tier. Then next is Magnus the Red. He's a big boy. He's got weird psychic shit going around, which most people can't paint worth a damn.
That looks like it'd be a bitch to paint.
Oh yeah, no, it's not to say it's not. I'm not saying that as like a haha you can't paint it. It's one of those things like why was this sculpted in such a way that it'd be a pain in the ass to paint? I like him a lot. I think he looks pretty cool.
I think it looks kind of meh. His base is cool though. I'll give it that. I'd say C, but you might think he's quite a bit better than that.
It's hard because all the little detail that's hidden within the armor is pretty good looking. Like all the what are they called, Tarujas? Not Tarujas. The Egyptian iconography hidden within his tassels and stuff is all sculpted pretty good. Hieroglyphs. I would probably say a low B.
That's fine.
He's around Ferrus Manus, or ish, where it's like there are little things that are wrong, but he's not nearly as meh. For the shitty Magnus model, though,
he got nipple horns. That's so stupid looking.
what's real? You can't tell it from this picture, but Saber, but this arm is fucking huge. He's E.
That's fine.
It's just a
I like his staff and the colors on his wings, but that's about it. I don't really like his wings in general though.
Yeah.
His staff looks cool.
His staff is really cool. He's also fucking ginormous.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Is he better or worse than Mortarion, though?
Oh, he's better. He's slightly. Nah. Yeah, he's worse than Mortarion.
Yeah, he's slightly worse. Oh boy. The asshole. Or the hero. I really like Horus's model.
I think that could go in A.
Yeah, you could look at it in several different ways if you're playing. He either looks like he's just led a great victory for the growing Imperium, he's still the good guy. Or he looks like he's leading the charge against the Imperium, he's in the crumbled ruins of it. He fits really, really well in either case.
I kind of like the cloth work on his model. I think that looks really good. I like his lightning claw.
Yeah, it's cool.
Power claw, whatever the fuck it is. It looks cool.
His claw is cool. His mace is cool.
His mace is a little basic, though. I will say
it is basic, but it does look like.
It looks cool.
It is also pretty big. It's almost as tall as he is.
It's not bad, but I think it's the coloring they could have done a little bit something with. And then I like the wolf on his back.
I would. He's a high A. Is he better?
He's probably right after either Polterabo or like right before Polterabo, so like third.
I think he might be slightly better than Perturabo, honestly. Just because
second? No, we can go second.
yeah, just due to the
To be fair, he does look like he's more in charge than Potravo does.
yeah, it also is the flavor you could have with his you know, is he leading the good guy or is he still the hero? Is he still the villain? Then they're like, hey, what if we made him but eviler?
I don't like the heads on his hips.
No, they're distracting.
I think his claw looks pretty cool though, and I still like the wolf on his back, but it is definitely worse. I'd say B.
I would also say B. But where in B?
Probably first.
Yeah. Oh boy, now we get Lurger. Yeah.
He looks extraordinarily basic. His mace is cooler than Horus's though, but I do think he overall looks pretty shit.
Yeah,
He is pretty shit looking. I'm gonna say D actually.
I was also gonna suggest D. His face is ugly.
He doesn't really look like a Primarch. He looks like an old guy in power armor.
Especially when the description of him is he is supposed to have the closest physical resemblance to the Emperor. It's like, I don't think the Emperor is some fugly old guy with liver spots. So
You can go in D.
Go with D. Move down a bit. And now for another good one, Vulcan.
I like that one a lot.
Vulcan looks really good. He has a really well sculpted cape. He has a pretty good sculpted face. The salamander skull on his shoulder, while a bit big, it does look really cool because, you know, of course it does. His only real weakness is the fire coming out of his halo looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
But other than that, he looks pretty good. I would say solidly an A.
Yeah, I'd say A. A's fine. He's probably the top or second in A though.
We'll put him. Is he better than Lion?
No, because Lion doesn't have any real flaws with him like he does.
Is he better than Horus?
Horus has a lame mace, but he has stupid fire. He is worse than Horus.
Is he better or worse than Perturabo?
He's worse than Porturabo.
But is he better than Lehman Russ?
I think so.
Oh boy! Corvus Corax!
It looks ass.
Those wings are... I know what they're there for, because he flies and kills shit with them, but like... For a power plant that's supposed to carry a fucking Primarch around, his jump pack is small. He's got a little dinky laser pistol.
His lightning claws they're alright.
You know, like, this arm's pretty good.
At least he doesn't have a thing going up his ass.
Yeah, he's just stomping. His base is the best part about him, which is very unfortunate.
Unfortunately, he's probably an E.
He is an E. Is he better or worse than Angron?
He's better than Angron.
You guys are just hating on Angron too much. He's not good. He was never good. And
that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. Then there's also, if I were to take in the building aspect, those wings break all the fucking time. And here's the obvious one. Alfarius.
I think that's the best one out of all of them.
I also think he is the best looking Primarch model. He has a helmet, which is a bonus. His nacelles are, you know, there's a dragon's head, which looks pretty good on the power planet there.
His spear looks cool.
Yeah,
He's got the most standout paint job, I think.
He's got the weird salamander grenades hanging off his belt, or Alpha Legion grenades hanging off belt. He has a good-looking cape.
He's got a good-looking power plant.
Yeah, everything about him is just good.
His helmet's good. His shoulder pads are good. Like, if you wanted to get what you could change, like changing the green on the chains maybe to a different color, but I don't really think it's necessary. I think he looks really good the way he is painted.
And also his base, where he looks like he's about to stab the space wolf that's trying to crawl away. That's a really well done pose for a crawling away space marine, as well.
You know, he's about to get speared in the lower back.
Yeah, he knows he's done. Alfarius and Saber.
He's an S.
And Saber can confirm this. I fucking hate Alfarius as a character. I rant about him quite a bit. I think he's absolutely atrocious. His model, though, his model is fucking damn near perfect.
Maybe that's not Alfarius. Maybe that's Omegon.
Oh yeah, maybe it's Omegon. Dude, we should have Omegon should have rules.
Does that mean you could have both of them in one fight?
Theoretically.
It'd be an expensive 2 units, but that would be kind of funny.
You'd have to have if I remember, you'd have to have like the AOK from your opponent first, because you'd have to house rule it, because there's technically only stats for Alfarius.
They're twins.
Exactly. So there's 2 Primarchs, so technically I should be allowed to have 2 of them. They never fought with each other in the same battle. Well, Ferrus Manus died in the first fucking battle of the Heresy, so he shouldn't have rules then. Want to be like that. Do we need to change anything?
No, I don't think so. Nothing's really standing out for me too much.
Well, there you have it, folks. Alfarius and Konrad Kurz are the 2 best looking Primarchs, despite the fact that Saber hates Konrad Kurz and I hate Alfarius. The worst looking Primarch in the Angron tier is Angron Ascended. Most of the 40k Primarchs aren't very high.
Yeah, it's so upsetting that fucking Konrad Kurz made S tier.
Yeah, the flesh cape just he looks exactly like what he's supposed to.
Claws are cool, his pose is really good. And then you got fucking other Primarchs are like much lower.
Yeah.
Like Corvus Corax.
Yeah. Probably the best written of them. It's a shame. But here you go, the definitive tier list of the Primarch's miniature sculpting and what they look like. This is now canon. Anyone who disagrees is wrong, but feel free to explain why you're wrong in the comments below.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.